Look at this, y'all. This is just a little bit of it. I've already taken. I'm slurring my words. I'm tired. But this is just a little bit right here. And then over here, I've gotten a lot of this around this big tree down. Blocking this path right here right now. That's what I'm trying to clear right this minute. And then I'm going to go in. This here are pretty good sized branches. And you see my carrier right here, the pretty yellow flowers. Well, they've fallen on it and are pushing it down, weighting it down. I guess pushing down too. But look over here. That, all around. Then I don't know if you can see back there in the field. That pile back there in the field is increasing in size, getting bigger. It's a beautiful day. Nice day to be out here. Not such a nice day to be out here working so hard. In fact, this is what I was doing the other day that made my back hurt, and I was inside for 2 days. The last video that I put out that said, "Oh, my aching back," I wasn't kidding. Not joking about that. But this needs to come down after I'm jumping around a little bit, and I probably should have done this one first. But this one over here, this area right here underneath this big oak tree, has been bothering me for a long time. So I decided to go ahead and clear this first. This other bed is pretty much cleaned out. But this, I've got these two right here growing up. Not leafed out yet, but those are sweet gums, and those have to come out. And there's another one over here that has to come out too. Just as an aside. Just as an aside. Do you know how to tell a sweet gum? If you're driving down the road and you see a bunch of trees in the middle of winter, you can't tell what's what. Look up at the top of this tree. See how these sweet gums, tall, straight. The trunk runs all the way from the base of the tree all the way to the top of the tree. It does have side branches, of course, but the main trunk goes all the way to the top of the tree, very much like a pine tree. And so that's how you can tell, just riding down the road at 55, 75 miles an hour or whatever, you can always tell the sweet gums, because they're tall and straight, like a pine tree, but without any leaves on them. How about that tip? Tip for the day. The other trees, about the same height as that small one, but look how they branch. I suppose you could follow a branch all the way to the top, but it's not quite so straight, not quite as easy to recognize as the sweet gum. Compare this privet right here at this side of the shed, and how it branches and makes a rounded, sort of a vase-like tree. The sweet gums, on the other hand, are straight and tall, more narrow. Show you one that I have by my chicken coop. I cut down several times and finally just let it go. Right there, you see the yellow bucket. There's a tree behind that yellow bucket, the big tall tree. Straight, tall, until you get to the top, and it looks like the top was broken out of it, probably in a windstorm. And so it is branched up there at the top, but it's still, one of those branches is growing, and it's going to be the leader. It's like if you were pruning, just like if you were pruning a fruit tree, some people would prune it to a central leader, and that's similar to what that is. Botany lesson for the day. Look at the size of that. Isn't it pretty out here today? That burn pile is taking away from the beauty of it. But it is a beautiful day. Look at this. The sky is just gorgeous. And look out here. Do you see, can you tell the sweet gums? Do you see those trees right there? Those two small ones? Can you see how straight and tall they are? The central leader? Those are sweet gums. You can recognize them now. Well, I'm going to stop doing this and get back to work. And I'm going to go inside and I'm going to rest for a while. My battery's about to die, so I need to stop doing this. Just in case you were curious, the day that I was minding the fire, this is what was left the next day, or a couple of days later. This piece of wood, this log, smoldered for 2 days, and it never did completely burn down, so I will move it, get the wheelbarrow and move it to one of the other burn piles. But isn't that something that all of that wood, and there were some big chunks of wood on there too. So that's all that's left of that burn pile. The other one over here is totally gone. Can't even see it. Like you kind of see it as just a spot in the center of the screen right this second. That's where that other burn pile was. Totally gone. And I am off to the feed store. Need to get chicken feed. Coming over here, getting my things left here by the table. There's my sweater. Diet root beer. Did not even know that they made Diet A&W. Well, I found it today. This is the remote for the dog's collar. And there's the dog's collar that I need to get on him, because he was bad today. All the things. And this is, when I say he was bad today, that's what I mean. So, off to the store. So bye, y'all. See you next time.